Manchester United 1-0 defeat to Nottingham Forest at the City Ground was a match that highlighted both tactical shortcomings and individual brilliance. Here are the detailed analysis of this particular game. Now, we have to start by saying, I have to say congratulations to Anthony Elanga. He has truly come into his own. Anthony Elanga's stunning goal, the match decisive moment, came just 5 minutes when the former Manchester United player Anthony Elanga scored a sensational solo goal, picking it up from deep in his own half after a failed Manchester United corner. Elanga sprinted over 70 yards, by the way, in 9 seconds, weaving past 3 defenders before slotting the ball into the bottom corner. It was a moment of sheer quality that cannot be understated about Manchester United's vulnerability on the counter-attack. That has been the problem. I knew it was going to be a nightmare for Manchester United facing Nottingham Forest, and this goal absolutely mentioned that. Now, the missed opportunities that Manchester United faced, despite the dominant possession and creating several chances. By the way, 28 shots to 6 on target. It's absolutely abysmal. United struggled to convert. Bruno Fernandes and Alejandro Garnacho were particularly active in the attacking third, but their efforts were just off the targets today. It was just off the target or thwarted by Forest's resolute defense. This is a problem. It is a problem, especially when it comes to Garnacho, because the decision making, especially when he's on the right hand side, it is a good idea. When he's on the right hand side, it works out well. However, today it just wasn't it for him. And do I blame the break? Sure, I can do that, but that's just an excuse. Now let's go into the tactical analysis about this game, because that is what I love to talk about the most, but that is also one thing that broke my heart. United lack cutting edge. The cutting edge for Manchester United is honestly abysmal. While United controlled much of the game, their inability to break down Forest's defense block was glaring. It was so clear. The team relied heavily on wide play, but the poor crossing and decision making in the final third let the team down. I just said this about Garnacho. The crosses we were looking at were very straightforward. You look at what Bukayo Saka does for Arsenal. By the way, creative. Shout out to Bukayo, because he comes back from a long-term injury and scores a goal for Arsenal. 7 minutes after that, by the way. But for us, it's a hard situation, because the way we are crossing the ball, there are angles that makes the ball coming into the box more threatening. When you cut back as a right-footed left winger, the way you cross the ball has to curve. There have to be a loft to it, but not very high, but also not straight. Because straight, the defense can read the ball and the defense is going to clear the ball, especially when you're having the likes of Milenkovic and Murillo in that defense. They are going to get the ball out ASAP. Now, Forest's defense discipline. Forest's defense executed their plan to perfection, focusing on compact defensive structure and quick transitions. Their switch from their switch to a back five midway through the first half stifled United's attacking efforts. And that is where we need to give credit to Nuno Espirito Santo, because he saw it in this first half, literally midway into the first half, and literally made a substitution right there. He says, we are not giving them a chance, and he stifled United. Midfield struggled. United's midfield pairing of Casemiro and Manu Ugarte lacked dynamism. needed to dictate play and recover defensively. The imbalance left the team truly exposed to Forest counterattacks. And I understand the reason why you put players like Ugarte and Casemiro to stop the counterattacks, but that is where we were also punished, because Ugarte, yes, has the legs to cover the ground, but Casemiro also doesn't. But you also need somebody to be able to dictate the play and stop things from happening in that situation, or even just get things started. And that is where Manchester United failed to do this game. It was truly disappointing, and that's why this summer is going to be big for Man United. We need to go into the market and find somebody that has the legs, not only to put defensive tackles in, but to also be able to be creative enough to start the play from back, from that middle area that Casemiro played today. Now, for the individual performances, I have to first start with Anthony Elanga. Rhythm is a dancer, Anthony Elanga. The former Manchester United player was a standout performer, not just for his goal, but his work rate and ability to exploit spaces on the counter-attack. Let me tell you something. Today, he was absolutely lethal. I am also very glad that they did not have Hudson-Odoi, because that would have been devastating. Devastating. The tackle from Lenny Yoro, when Elanga broke in the second half, was really good, and it was truly a breath of fresh air to see that we have somebody that can match Elanga, not just in pace, but also clever and timing in terms of making that tackle. Now for Alejandro Garnacho. While Garnacho showed flashes of brilliance, his decision-making and finishing let him down. He attempted several shots but failed to hit the target, reflecting a lack of composure under pressure. This is truly the bane to Garnacho's game. He has so many chances. He's always in the right positions. But that decision, the final decisions in the final third, he just doesn't get it right. He doesn't get it right whatsoever. And then the United's defensive line. The United's backline struggled to cope with Forest's pace and directness. The lack of recovery speed and cohesion was evident, particularly during Elanga's goal. When we see Garnacho running back, we see Dogo finding it hard to get into position after Garnacho loses the tackle from Elanga. And then you see the likes of Mazarawi backing off in his 18-yard box. That was just not right. There was a time where you need to step up. There's a time where you need to stop the counter-attack from happening. I think, yes, it was 5 minutes into the game, and so it might be too soon to get a yellow card, but sometimes a professional foul is just the right thing to do. It is. It is just the right thing to do. Now, from Ruben Amorim's perspective, United's head coach acknowledges the team's attacking deficiency during the post-match. He emphasized the need for better quality in the final third and hinted at the broader challenges of rebuilding the squad. Despite some improvements in the possession and pressing, the results underscored the significant work required to restore Manchester United to their former glory. Now, the implications of this situation, of this game especially, the victory was a massive step forward for securing top 3 finish and potential Champions League qualification for Forest. Disciplined performance showcased their growth under Espirito Santo. Now for Manchester United. The defeat left Manchester United languishing in 13th place. Oh my God, I almost said 3rd place. Languishing in 13th place. 8 points off the top of the table, With only 8 games remaining, the team's hope of salvaging the season appear very slim. It is looking like the truth of the matter is the Europa League is truly our only savior this season. And that is just so bad to even think about. It's so bad to even say out loud, but it definitely is the truth. The match was a stark reminder of the challenges facing Manchester United as they navigate a transitional period. While there were moments of promise, the lack of cohesion and cutting edge continues to hinder their progress. This is truly one of the reasons why Manchester United are facing the troubles that they are facing this day and age. Let me know what you guys think about this situation. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Comment down below what you think about the game and where Ruben Amorim should have fixed a little bit sooner. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you do not miss out on anything that we do here on Pillar Sports. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.